Hey everybody, my name is Phil.
I'm Erika.
And today we're watching the movie Air. This is one that I actually really wanted to see. Wasn't much hype about it, like, leading into it, but when I heard about it, I really wanted to see it. I'm a big fan of Shoe Dog, so I'm not sure if this is, like, pretty similar to it, I assume. But, yeah, do you know anything about it?
Just that it's about Nike. I'm just here along for the ride.
Not about Nike, it's about Jordan. Jordan brand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm not...
bad. So
yeah.
then no.
Okay, not at all. So I'm not big. I'm not like a huge sneakerhead. Like I've had one pair of Jordans in my life, but I'm a huge like fan of that story. So, and obviously a huge basketball fan as well. So this is gonna be a fun one. Let's dive in.
I'm Sonny Vaccaro. I'm with Nike. It's good to see you. I'll come down and say hello.
Nike wasn't as big then, right?
No.
Like Jordan's the one who really made it.
Yeah. Like that. I think that was one of the first big signings. Like.
Because before that, Adidas.
Nike is a damn jogging company, man. Black people don't jog.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna
It
catch
was like a running company.
Running 26 miles for no damn reason. Then the cops might pull you over, think you done stole something. And people don't know what the hell a Nike is.
What's a Converse?
NBA All-Star shoe, play like Magic, dribble like Isaiah. That's what it is, man. Do you know Run DMC doing a song about Adidas?
What, who?
Run DMC making a free song coming out on their next album about Adidas.
Who's doing it?
See, that tells me something right there, son.
Hey, when you signed Moses, how'd you do it?
Mary Malone, his mama, she thought the world of me. But, you know, I always go through the mamas, man. The mamas run stuff, especially in black families.
Here we go. Elijah Wan, off the table. Number one pick is not going to be wearing our shoe. Sam Bowie, picked by our local pro franchise. At number 2, he's going to go to Converse. And at number 3, Jordan going to Adidas. Can't afford it. Perkins, who knows? Sweet gap, though, huh? Nice teeth. What we're going to do is we're going to focus on 3 names between pick 5 and pick 20. All right, let's toss out some ideas. What are we thinking? What looks good? Listen, we got $250K for 3 names. This is where you come up with a brilliant idea that no one else can see. Let's hear it.
We need more money.
That's not brilliant, okay? That's what happens when things are successful. What's happening right now is failure, and if it continues that way, Nike's going to be out of the basketball business, and we're going to be out of a job.
We need good players.
Great, good players. Barkley, Stockton, Thor. I really like Stockton.
What about Jordan?
Oh, Sonny, we can't get fucking Michael Jordan, okay? I listened to Falk for 3 hours. He's too expensive. Hi.
Does he ever do any like character work? I feel like he's always the same character.
Who?
Jason Bateman.
I know. So I'm not really a fan. I feel like he's the same in every.
They just choose it because he is that guy. Is he Phil?
Mm-hmm. Of course. He directed this, right?
One of those two.
I brought you in here to grow the basketball business. It's smaller now.
Is Strasser's number right? 250K.
Yes?
All right, what about 500?
No. You're lucky to have 250K to fight for that. Your balance sheet's a debacle.
Half the running shoes in the country that were sold last year were Nikes. It's 900 million in revenue. You want to spend 250K on basketball?
You know what they're telling the board?
Wow.
You know, we took 4 golds at the Olympics.
And nobody gives a fuck.
We dominate the running shoe market, Sonny. 200 million running shoes. Because that's
I
what
can't
people do.
imagine
They run.
basketball not being what
And
it
when they
is.
walk,
Right?
they wear running shoes. And when they go to the store, they wear running shoes. And when they go to work, they wear running shoes. That's what they do.
That's true.
You're losing, Sonny.
Yeah, just because you lose, it doesn't mean it wasn't a good bet. This perfect results bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
It is
It's not
bullshit.
bullshit. Those are the central principles that built this into a billion-dollar business.
I can't win if you don't give me a bankroll.
Do you run?
Is this gonna lead to some Buddhist aphorism I don't want to hear?
Do you run?
No, Phil, I don't.
It's hard. It's suffering. It's difficult. The illusion is that the finish line is the destination. But the act itself is the destination.
I need $500,000.
Mr. Knight.
Yeah, running sucks.
Looking forward to running again.
Like, you actually enjoy it, or you like
I like
what
it
your body
now.
is doing? Like,
It's the accomplishment.
okay, but the actual act, you enjoy?
When I'm not dying, yeah. There's a sense of pride there. It's like, oh, this actually is not as bad.
Hey, what do you think of the Blazers draft pick?
Bowie?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not Hakeem, but I like him.
You're not mad about Jordan?
A guard? Hell no. I mean,
We got Drexler.
averaging, what, 17 points, which is like 10 in
Yeah.
the NBA? Even the Bulls GM said that he wasn't going to change the team
I
because...
wasn't going to dominate it. Yeah, I read that.
You see, the Ash Com2 racket I use comes right off the production line. And I don't customize my racket because the Ash Com2 is just the way I want it.
Arthur Ashe.
Just the way it is. And it should be. Ed and I have worked together since 1969, putting in all the special features we thought important. So this particular head racket could have gone to you as easily as to me. We planned it that way.
Like,
That
giving
people would want a
Gi-
chance to wear what other players are wearing.
that, and also like giving them some say in the design. Because Arthur Ashe was saying like it was made for me, like all the features I collaborated with them. That was the shot.
This is the 1982 championship. The shot that Jordan makes. I've seen this. Everyone's seen this.
No, we've been looking at it wrong. Watch. Here's James Worthy, okay? Number 1 in his draft class, another guy we had no chance of signing.
Correct.
Why isn't he getting the ball? Worthy is a decoy.
Decoy.
We've been looking at this wrong. Look, he knows he's not getting the ball. They're in a 1-3-1 zone. What's going to happen the second Worthy comes across the lane? That
They're
zone's
gonna
gonna
draw
collapse
in,
on him, leaving
yeah.
Michael Jordan open in the corner, and the ball's going to go to him, and he's going to shoot it.
You feel like your plane is on its final descent, or are you just circling?
Greatness.
Not a contest in sight.
I don't want to sign 3 players.
Just
I want
one.
to sign 1. I want to sign him. We build a shoe line around just him. We tap into something deeper, into the player's identity, into that.
What's that mean?
He doesn't wear the shoe. He is the shoe. The shoe is him.
Oh my gosh.
You want to anthropomorphize the shoe, put little legs and arms on it?
Have you seen the Arthur Ashe commercial? This is the racket that I won Wimbledon with. You
said that.
We have 250K. We can get him for 250K.
Yeah.
Guess who else has 250K? Adidas has 250K too. Okay, so even if we were to offer him $250,000, Adidas would be able to match it. Meanwhile, all our other prospects have signed with other teams. Plus, Jordan has made
that's
it
so tough.
abundantly clear, painfully clear that he doesn't want to come here. So you would have to have a pretty compelling pitch. Do you have that?
Yeah, I can tell him the one thing the other companies can't compete with. Our basketball division is fucking terrible.
I do not love it.
How the hell you gonna get Michael? Michael is an Adidas guy. He loves Adidas. That's all he wear. Them badass warm-up suits, shell toe. Michael don't want to come to Nike batting that damn guy sitting in the bride patch.
Well, I'll deal with that after I deal with Phil.
Michael Jordan.
I told Strasser months ago. It's never gonna happen.
Well, you've never talked to me.
I'm doing you a favor. Michael's not even taking a meeting with you.
What do you mean?
A meeting?
Group of 2, maybe 4 or 5 executives in a room. They hear a pitch from a company. It's common business, Brad. Michael's not gonna be doing that at night.
Don't fuck with me, Falk. Come on. What are the bids looking like? You know he'll be miserable at Adidas. I mean, it's a shit show over there since Adolf died.
Addy, Sonny. He went by Addy.
His name was Adolf.
I mean, the guy's name was literally Adolf.
He was a good man.
He kept the name.
It's Addy. Addy Dossler. Addy
Addy
Doss.
Dossler.
Adidas.
He was in the Hitler Youth.
No, he wasn't. Don't say
I saw a
that.
picture of him personally wearing a swastika. The guy had the haircut.
We all
What?
have a past.
I don't know.
This is.
Some of us have our past and some of us
Adi
not.
Daisler.
There's a line.
Well, he's dead.
No fucking way.
Let me explain.
Nope.
Listen, Michael Jordan is the player we've been waiting for. We're actually going to need more than that.
For a rookie who's never set foot on an NBA court.
That's the literal definition of rookie. Yeah.
Magic Johnson doesn't have his own shoe.
Exactly.
That's what you can offer.
I can't justify that to the board, so there's no point in having this discussion.
All right, let me put it to you this way. I'm willing to bet my career on Michael Jordan.
Come on. This is a competition.
Well,
You already know.
I know.
I know the last thing
Imagine
any of
that
us wanna
world.
talk about today is business.
Jordan and Adidas.
Can't imagine the grief.
Hey, how are the parents?
Smart as hell, don't pull any bullshit on them they don't want to be sold to.
Yeah, are they home now in Carolina?
Don't call them, okay? I'm not fucking kidding. That'd be inappropriate and unprofessional.
So is outright refusing a meeting.
That's just business.
Phil Knight wrote you, dog?
Yeah.
He actually
Well,
wrote it.
I mean,
Stan, hey.
probably
Get me a
ghostwritten,
ticket to
but
LA. Plane ticket.
he
Leave
was
it at the
heavily
gate.
involved.
Traveling. Coach of the Olympics, Iowa. Best man at my wedding. Jesus, Al.
Is he going to Jordan's house?
Maybe. Tony Roma's.
Do you know who's playing Jordan?
Jordan's not in this.
Oh, he's not.
No, not at all.
Word in for you guys during the Olympics. It just,
Oh.
I appreciate it, man.
Nice meeting him.
Michael's not coming to Nike. He doesn't even want to meet. He did say if somebody was to buy him a red Mercedes 380 SL, he would sign a shoe contract for life with anybody except Nike.
How are the parents?
Solid. She runs shit.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, so maybe I should talk to her.
Hey, you bypass the agents and talk directly to the family, you're gonna lose your job.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm doing this 20 years. I've never had a feeling like this.
A friend of my father's asked me and his son to come down to a march in town. So I go. I get down there. One of the organizers see 2 6'4" black kids, and they're like, "Oh, do you guys want to help with security?" Then I saw the last speaker's speech. We walked off stage. I said to him, I said, "Hey, that was the best speech I ever heard." He said, "Thank you, young man." He takes the speech, he folds it up, and he puts it in my pocket. Later, I'm looking for my favorite line. It's not in there. Then I notice the whole second half of the speech is completely different.
Wow.
What was the line you were looking for?
I have a dream.
Come on, get the fuck out of here. The I have a dream. You have that?
Yeah. See, the first half, he noticed the audience wasn't with him. And he changed the whole thing, made the whole speech up right there on the spot.
What?
So, are you saying I should
Wait, he actually has the speech?
I don't know.
No, but that's your voice. Your voice tells you to do stupid shit. My voice made me a part of history.
That's crazy if that's true.
That's the speech. That's incredible.
Hello.
Ross.
Hey, where the hell are you?
North Carolina.
God damn it, Sonny, what happened to a phone call?
I'm calling you now. I'm in the car. The rental car has a phone in it.
Can I help you?
Hey, I'm looking for the Jordans.
Well, you're in the right place.
Are you Mr. Jordan?
James?
Sonny Vaccaro. I'm with Nike.
Oh, man. Here we go.
Yes, I was told not to call.
Do you typically make it a habit of showing up at people's front doors unannounced?
Maybe the worst of all my faults, and believe me, there are many, but I don't like to take no for an answer. And I actually think your son should be endorsed by someone with that exact mindset.
Okay. It's a good opener.
Come on back, take a seat.
Thank you.
Mr. Vaccaro, now you do understand that Michael's intention is to sign with Adidas with Converse as a second option.
I do. And with respect, I think that's a mistake. I'll make a bet with you. I'll tell you exactly how those meetings are going to go. And if I'm wrong, then don't take a meeting with Nike. But if I'm right, please consider that you and Michael come out. Right. This is Converse, by the way. John O'Neill. He'll have his hair gelled up like an asshole. Excuse me. A bunch of them will be wearing red ties for the Bulls. John will have a Rolex for sure. Now, I've seen a lot of basketball, but the feeling that I get when I see Michael, there's only a few other players who gave me that feeling. How's Michael going to stand out
from these other players.
Hmm.
How's he going to be different?
What about Michael's meeting with Adidas? Michael's top choice is Adidas.
Hello, Mrs. Jordan.
No,
Welcome
you
to...
could just tell me.
Here's what they'll say. We have the best shoes, plain and simple. All leather. All the kids want to wear them. Converse isn't this cool. And, I mean, this is me talking now and not Adidas. They're not wrong. I get why Michael wants to go there. Here's what you should ask them. Who's running your company? I think 4 different people in that room are going to give you 4 different answers. And that's the problem at Adidas right now. And it's going to be a real headache for you for the next few years.
What should I ask you?
Ask me why I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Why are you in Wilmington, North Carolina?
Because I believe in your son. I believe he's different. And I believe you might be the only person on earth who knows it. That's why I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina.
All right, Mr. Vaccaro, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
That's it? You can talk about building the whole shoe around him?
Well, I mean, that's what the meeting is for.
It's in there.
Go to Michael Jordan's house and sit down with his mother and schedule a meeting with his family and this company for Monday.
We need a firm offer.
You don't have authorization to make any offer. Okay. You know, you did it. You got the meeting. You don't need a firm offer to prep a meeting.
So unless I give you the go-ahead Sunday night, you don't have a budget, a Michael Jordan line, or a firm offer to make on Monday.
So I'll think about it, and if I change my mind, I'll just cancel it.
I don't know how much more emphatically I can say this. If we don't make this deal, I don't know what my place is at this company.
I agree.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty clear. I mean, you want somebody on your team that's
Like
that
that.
passionate, that can challenge you.
Yeah, but as CEO, and you gotta face the board.
Yeah.
It's always that.
No, I understand the pressures, but I'm saying, like, I think that's why he hasn't fired him, right? It's like, you want somebody that has that kind of fire, that can say and talk to you like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he really thought he was an idiot, he'd be gone already.
Michael Jordan is coming to Beaverton.
Holy shit.
Time to see Pete.
Told you I was on board. I don't get the structure of who Tucker is and who Bateman is. Okay.
Hey, was that you on a skateboard in the parking lot?
Yes.
What's that all about?
I'm having a midlife crisis.
What we do with this one is, rather than have the athlete wear one of our shoes, we create the shoe around the athlete.
So the shoe is a physical
Crazy,
manifestation
never
of the individual
been a thing.
rather
I know.
than the individual as emblem of a corporate entity. Who's the player for the shoe?
Michael Jordan.
Oh my gosh. It's so crazy watching movies like these.
Yeah.
Like, just seeing the come up, because you know.
Yeah, you know the ending, right?
Ugh.
Converse?
Mr. Jordan, we sure do appreciate
Yeah, they don't sound. He doesn't sound German.
Let's see if he was right. He right about the hair.
This is wild too, that Converse isn't even. It's not really a basketball shoe.
Not at
anymore.
all, yeah. New Balance has a bigger share right now.
I get.
It feels
I
like.
see Michael play. There are only a few other players that gave me that feeling. And those players are here at Converse. It is that simple. Frankly, man, we're talking about Magic Johnson and Larry Bird.
Wow. Wow.
He's going to play like them. He's going to be mentioned in the same sentence with them.
Oh,
what can be
gosh.
better than that?
That's horrible. That is not the pitch you want to make.
Too bland. They're just too white. Not enough color in there. I mean, the bulls are red and black. Can you get more red in?
They literally are not permitted to be a single additional percentage point of red.
Is that true? What is the actual rule?
51% of the shoe has to be white.
It's not that bad. It's kind of nice. Well, I mean, knowing what I know
red.
now, right?
A lot more red.
They include that in
What
the
about if we just
offer?
pay the fines? Make a commercial out of it. You know, it'll give us headlines. They're gonna fine Michael Jordan for being too colorful.
Yes. More red. That's right. Subversive. Individualistic.
Phil Knight needs to know about this.
I thought it should be called Air Soul, but that's not it. This is it.
Is he the genius?
Air Jordan.
That's perfect.
He's not feeling it.
I think David Falk said the same name.
What?
He did.
Yeah, like
fuck that guy.
maligning it.
Just tell him he said it.
Yeah.
You said it.
Okay.
David Falk.
My idea. Yeah, Air Jordan.
The judge in the divorce, she just gave me Sundays. You know, you get to be a dad for 4 hours every Sunday at the park. It's the only time I see Avery. I just want Avery to love me, and I want my job. And I think that you may have been a little bit cavalier about the risks, you know, about taking us all with you.
It's fair.
Look, I mean, if we're gonna make it, we gotta take risks.
Spoken like a man without a 7-year-old on Sunday afternoon. I do see what you're doing with this.
That's just a shoe, Rob. It's...
No. A shoe is always just a shoe until someone steps into it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here it is. This is a mock-up, but the shoe will look basically like this.
Wow. Yeah, I gotta say, it's beautiful.
You don't want to be grouped in with Magic and Bird. You belong in our stable of athletes.
You won't see this style anywhere. Those are all leather.
Are these the only options for the shoes?
Well, the NBA has rules, but we have options, yes.
And I know this is a family business, but who makes the final decision?
Well, unfortunately, the family has suffered a tremendous loss. Keita is calling the shots now.
Yes, that's right.
It is collaborative, so.
Ja, aber am Ende muss ja jemand die Entscheidung treffen, ne?
Oh no.
Decision.
Muss ja jemand
Nein,
die richtige
nicht
Entscheidung
jetzt,
treffen,
Mutti,
ne?
bitte.
There it is. Wow. Wow.
Let's go, Sonny.
Sonny really knew that, eh? Oh.
You got a name for it?
For what?
The Michael Jordan line. You want to make him this offer you're talking about? Damn well better have a Michael Jordan line.
Yeah, well, there was a thought that Pete actually thinks we should call it
Let's go, Pete.
Air Jordan.
I don't know.
Seriously?
Maybe it'll grow on me.
Full budget?
Yeah. Do that.
So crazy.
Full budget.
Wow.
Well, how'd you come to that solution?
Went for a run.
Phil, I want you to come in 7 minutes late to the meeting.
Absolutely not. I'm the CEO of the company. I have to be there all the time.
No, it looks desperate, and Phil has a million things going on, and the only way to show that is if Phil comes in late to the meeting, shows Phil took time out. It was a very busy day for the Jordan family.
Might seem like Michael Jordan's not a priority to
Yeah.
the company.
No. Sonny is actually right about this.
We need to bind and print the shoe designs.
How many?
One.
Really?
Yeah, just one. The second you have multiples, it diminishes the value.
I like it.
That idea alone.
Yeah. So good.
Do we have to show it?
Focus on your breath.
Man, you think about the
Breathe in, know you're
people
breathing in.
leading the other
When you breathe
meetings.
out, simply know you're breathing out.
This
I'll
feels
see you in
very
7
startup.
hours and 25 minutes.
When you have the traffic, the audience, like it's just that's all you can offer.
Did he
But
say
this is like really
breathe out while
scrappy.
you're breathing out?
He doesn't want to be here, but he will listen. He promised me that.
Oh, what?
He will listen. He promised
Thanks
that.
for making it happen. Yep. Take a look.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, she pretty.
I know you like your shoes low to the ground. We'll tailor them however you like. The shoe will be designed specifically for you. We'll build it off a mold of your foot.
Sonny needs to step up. The story, the speech changed, right? He saw the audience.
I'm sorry. Turn it off, Rob. Turn it off. Just,
Sonny,
please.
Sonny, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna look you in the eyes, and I'm gonna tell you the future. You were cut from your high school basketball team. You willed your way to the NBA. Once they've built you as high as they possibly can, they're gonna tear you back down. It's the most predictable pattern. We build you into something that doesn't exist, and that means you have to try to be that thing. You're gonna be attacked, betrayed, exposed, and humiliated. And you'll survive that. A shoe is just a shoe. Until somebody steps into it. Then it has meaning. The rest of us just want a chance to touch that greatness. And we need you in these shoes, not so you have meaning in your life, but so that we have meaning in ours.
Whoa.
Everyone at this table will be forgotten as soon as our time here is up. Except for you. You're gonna be remembered forever. Because some things are eternal. You're Michael Jordan. And your story is gonna make us want to fly.
You think he said that verbatim?
I don't know.
Where the hell did that come from?
I don't know.
Sonny made an audible.
Here you go, Sonny.
What the fuck is that thing with the fines, by the way? It doesn't matter. I think we have them, and we just have to wait and see.
It's a hell of a speech. What's good? What's good? Everyone at this table will be forgotten.
I think I'm going to be remembered.
Already have something?
Hello, Falk.
Mr. Vaccaro,
Mrs. Jordan.
I have some news for you.
Ooh.
Just do it.
Michael will accept the $250,000 salary guaranteed, and the shoe will be named for Michael and our family.
What?
Yes.
Really?
Mr. Vaccaro, don't sound so surprised.
No, great decision. You're not going to regret it, and I can give you my personal guarantee.
I'm not finished.
No, yeah.
Keep
Sorry,
going.
go ahead.
Michael will get a percentage of the revenue of the sale of each shoe that is sold.
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm sorry?
Not all Nike shoes, just the ones with his name on them.
Oh, Mrs. Jordan,
Of
so
course.
that's not how the business works.
His concern is that in order for the shoe to be meaningful, in order for young people, many not of real means, to want to go out
Good.
and spend the money that they've worked all week, 2 weeks, at the mall for, then Michael has to create the meaning in that shoe. His name is on that shoe.
Yeah, so actually we think that's a benefit to him because
Yeah, of
his
course.
likeness gets marketed by Nike.
No, his likeness, his name,
Yeah.
is
His
not
marketing,
in any
like-
way meaningful to Nike unless he scores 40 points
Yeah.
a night, every
Yeah.
night, beats Akeem as Rookie of the Year, makes All-Star and All-NBA team. He will win championships, multiple championships, final MVPs. I know my son.
Let's go.
All-Star selection, All-Star MVP, Defensive Player of the Year.
But man, with respect, Sidney Moncrief is the Defensive Player of the Year. Adrian Dantley won the
What are
scoring
you
title.
doing,
I
man?
know, backtracking now.
You don't get to be Magic and Michael Cooper. It's basketball.
Yeah, but if he does it, he deserves to be compensated.
Mm-hmm.
You eat, we eat. That's all he's asking.
Yep.
That's a fair
Yep.
point. Now I'm going to put it to you plain once again. Michael will get $250,000 and a Mercedes-Benz that will be forgotten in a year. But he gets a piece of the revenue of the shoe and all future Air Jordan shoes.
What percentage?
Until my son steps into it.
What happened?
We didn't get him.
What are you so? I heard you were down there closing with mother.
Adidas matched. He needs more.
More money?
I'm sorry, Phil. He wants a piece of the shoe, the gross revenue, just everything with his name on it. I know, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I'm really sorry.
What is he playing at?
Skip it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Fuck it. We should do it. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sonny. Thought you believed in this guy.
Well, of course I do.
Well, if this guy is who you think he's gonna be,
Wow,
best
how
thing
the
that ever
tables
happened
have turned.
to this company. It'll be worth every penny. Let me worry about the fucking board.
It's a big risk.
You remember for the rules you break. Close the fucking deal.
I'll do what I can. I don't.
Hey, Sonny. That's how I built this company. I get it, Phil.
That's so interesting that he reminded him of that, and now
Go get him.
What is this number though?
time for the role reversal.
The Nike Corporation is going to accept your terms and offer Michael Jordan a direct revenue share from the sale of every single shoe with his name on it. Anywhere they are sold in the world.
Yes. Congratulations.
Yo, I love her.
Michael there. Could I speak with him?
No.
Yes. It's time.
Congratulations to Nike.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Hello? Hey, Michael. Welcome to Nike.
Thanks.
Like the only way that would work for Nike is if like
He
Jordan.
explodes, yeah.
Hey, Sonny, you know,
It's important, Rob.
Get your daughter some Air Jordans.
Yeah, yo.
Shoot. Every Sunday.
Yo, she has so like who is this girl?
We just signed Michael Jordan!
I feel like it's huge, but they're
They
still
haven't
in
signed
their
the paper.
in their backs of their minds. They got to be like, okay, I hope he is this guy now because he's still a rookie, right? He hasn't stepped foot on an NBA court, so it's like cool. We got the deal, but it's like there's still a huge risk.
Yeah. Like they celebrated this without even knowing.
Does he even know?
At the buzzer, Sonny. At the buzzer.
Oh.
Yeah, well, what can I tell you? I love the suspense.
You should be thanking me.
He's really good.
For coming up with the name of the shoe.
It's a basketball guru, right?
Yeah.
No, that was Pete. Bye.
No, I came up with that. Sonny? Son? Fucking hell. Did I or did I not say Air Jordan?
You're a brilliant guy, Sonny. You have courage. That's what you do here.
Thanks, Phil.
I think it'll be fine. That's the most we ever sold in a shoe. $3 million. He's one guy. How much can it be?
Wow. That's so wild, man. First year.
How much? What is the number?
The percentage?
Yeah.
Start running.
Waffle trainers? Yeah.
That's funny.
No way. Fucking awful. Nope.
Oh,
Not a chance.
Holy. Wow. You got vision. Wow.
yeah. Wow. Wow, he does have a copy.
That is insane. Yeah,
I'd keep that
Yeah.
too. Sha City.
Wow.
Sometimes I dream that he is me.
Like
The
Mike?
commercial.
That's how I dream to be.
That's cute.
This is such a good commercial. That little scene at the end makes me so bummed that we never got a Kobe Hall of Fame speech. I feel like that would have been like super inspirational.
I know. That's true.
Anyway, it's not about Kobe. It's about MJ. That was good.
Yeah, that was
I really
good.
liked it.
That was really good.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I love movies like these that, like, you know, like I said when we were watching the film, that you know how it ends, obviously, Jordan, Nike, the brand itself, like what it's become, and it's just really cool and mind-boggling to see where it was at.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just love stories like success stories like those, and like really changed the industry, the whole shoe, basketball relationship that fans have between their relationship, not only the sport but with the player.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it changed
Everything.
everything, like the fact that you can put on a shoe and feel like a player. You know what I mean? Like that's so genius.
Yeah, and so like we were brought up in that, right? Like that's all we knew. Where it's like,
yeah. So to see that wasn't even a thing, that like brands like Adidas and Converse, like it just wasn't a thing.
Yeah, it's like wear what our athletes wear, like be a
Yeah.
part of our umbrella.
Yeah.
And nothing else really.
Yeah, and now everyone has a shoe.
Yeah, or at least that's a goal, right? To be good
It's
enough
a
and worthy
goal,
enough to
but,
have your
like,
own shoe.
You don't even have to be a number one pick. Like if
Yeah.
you know, if you're like a really great prospect for the NBA, like you could have a shoe deal before you even get signed, or before the NBA really sees you play really well on the court.
I feel like that's less. That happens less now.
I don't know. I'm just thinking about Zion Williams.
He didn't get a shoe until after.
Until after?
Yeah. I mean, it was probably like spoken and be like, you're gonna get a shoe with Nike. Come and like you're gonna have your own. But look how. But
my point is like how brands today, especially Nike, like that's like their thing now. Like they'll jump on it. I mean, I know they were trying to jump on it before, but to have a shoe made for a player, by a player, for them to have say in it and willingly a stake in it. Because they now see, obviously, there's a mutual benefit of like crazy amount of sales.
Yeah, I think the cool part for me was like we hear all this lore of like the Nike culture and how it was brought up, and obviously like I read Shoe Dog, so I got to kind of read a little bit more about what they kept referencing here, like the early days of Nike, where it's like super scrappy, where they were actually like really living those values. And a lot of it is about like breaking status quo and like, you know, doing what you have to do to get the win and like stuff like that. Typical athlete stuff. And I like that they, just for this one deal, and I don't know obviously how true everything is, but like how it's depicted here, there's so many things they have to go against the grain for. Like obviously, like building a shoe for somebody who his up to that point unproven. The colors on the shoe, they had to do that. Giving them percentage, building an entire marketing campaign around a person instead of what they're wearing. Like all of those things, like even just one of those things happening would be huge, right? Like a huge shift in that market. And for them to so boldly do that and at the same time offer the amount of money that they were offering, because it was on par to what the other big companies were doing, at least that initial dollar value. That says a lot about belief. So like I get why that would be an overwhelming offer.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just really cool to see it all come together. I don't know if I saw enough for them to completely flip Michael, unless he was always thinking about legacy.
I mean, his mom definitely.
Yeah, and she was a strong voice.
Did.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like that's the only way I can see what they presented being enough to flip him from somebody that was like an Adidas person, branded. Like I like what like I wear them on my free time, like that kind of thing.
Well, probably the terms that they laid out, right? That he would get a piece. I mean, they're the only.
But how much of that is Jordan, and how much of that is like because like when you're playing and you're that great of an athlete, you're thinking about the game. You're not necessarily thinking about legacy, or maybe he is a different beast, so maybe that is always a part of him. But
or he was confident, like I will sell you these shoes, like.
Yeah, maybe because I don't know much about his role on that side of things.
This is why I was saying I was trying to remember what he said in the last dance, because he did talk about it.
Last Dance, because like we know what he's like on the court. Mm-hmm. We know how he operates and like how like nuts he is when it comes to competitiveness. But like we don't know what he was like in the boardrooms for Nike, right? So like who knows? So like I think that part of it is still kind of a bit of a mystery. Because that would answer the question as to whether or not that pitch could speak to him. Mm. Because they spoke about, and the terms were all about securing you for the future, making sure that you are everlasting. Mm-hmm. Like that's like something along the lines of that is what Sonny said. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he would be immortal.
Mm-hmm. And like they kind of showed it, like he put down the shoes, like okay, I'm listening, like the kind of lean in. Mm. But yeah, I thought that was really, really cool. What do you think of Deloris?
Yeah, she's dope. I mean, it makes sense as to why Michael's the way he is. Like you could just tell by the way, like her mindset, attitude, and mindset, belief.
Mm-hmm. Speaking confidence into them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could tell she's good. Like, she's, like, just a force to be reckoned with.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, no, she's awesome.
Yeah, I love the line in the sand being percentage.
Yeah.
Like, it's, I understand my value and I understand my worth, and just kind of really pushing back at the fact.
so much sense.
Yeah. And, like, pushing back at the fact that, like, no, Nike's not marketing us. We know where you are. You know you're like as a company and your stake in basketball. Mm-hmm. We're marketing you.
Yeah.
Like we're bringing you up.
That's fair enough.
And I know what he's gonna do, and I know what that's gonna mean for your bottom line.
Yeah.
Right. It's so much more bold than 5 years, 250.
Yeah.
As crazy as that is to say, and he's almost able to do that in his first year, which is like. Crazy.
Yo, the most they've sold is 3 million on a shoe.
And they do what, 167, 170?
162, I think.
In year one.
Jeez.
So, like, that part of the story, I think, is still, like, what I hoped to get a little bit more of here as well. Just kind of what happened that made this blow up. Because I think this story is really cool, like how they landed him and how they wooed him away from the other big companies, but like that's still something I like. It's such a phenomenon, right?
Well, I think it's just assumed that we know he did blow up. I think you can watch that too. You can connect the dots from. There's so much out there about Jordan, and this was really about the shoe.
Yeah,
I guess.
I love just that little throwaway piece where they're like, no, just make one. Just make one because, you know, the value's going to go down after. And it's like, wow. Like, the scarcity was there from the beginning, from, like, the pitch of, like, make this valuable. And, like, that's obviously a principle that they have to this day. They have, they're not exclusive, but they have drops every Saturday, but they only have an X amount. They only have an X amount of shoes, so innately they're...
Yeah, that's outside, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
So yeah, like innately, I think that makes it so much more valuable. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. I love the point that Sonny was making with Phil, where he's like, Magic doesn't even have a shoe. It's like, exactly. Like, this is our in. This is our way we can do it. So many little pieces like that.
I can't believe Michael Jordan was the first to... I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. And I just...
The gravity of that bet is crazy, though. Like, to break all of those rules, to set that precedent for a player that you've never seen play on an NBA court is crazy.
I know.
So I understand the pushback. I understand, like, it's easy for us now,
of course,
knowing that he's, like, goated, knowing that he's all this, to be like, oh, obviously you put your chips in on him, but, like...
Yeah.
That's like, look at what they put their chips in on Zion too, right? And this guy can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like it's that huge of a risk every single time. But he changed the game in more ways than one.
Yeah. Seriously.
Jeez. Anything else that you want to touch on this one?
No, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah. No, neither do I. I thought overall really good.
Yeah,
not your typical sports movie, but just as fun to watch for me. And I love like the business side of things, like just kind of breaking down the anatomy of the pitch and how a lot of it was not about numbers, right? The 250 was there and they had that little bit of negotiation at the end, but it was about the relationship piece. It was about kind of understanding who you're talking to and what matters to them, and then using that as kind of like the baseline for what you can work with. I thought that was really cool and a really good reflection of how like really good business people do business. It's people first, it's relationship first, and then obviously the numbers have to make sense. But
yeah, that it wasn't just all numbers. But also Sonny just had that vision for, like, it was just like a gut feeling.
Yeah you just believed, right?
Yeah.
So, really, really cool. Really, really cool. I'm glad we got to watch this one. Cool.
Yeah, this was good.
Awesome. Well, hopefully you enjoyed watching that one with us. And we don't know what the next video or movie is going to be, but hopefully you'll join us for that one. Peace.
Bye.